You know, I really wanted me a shirt that said free hugs, but then I thought about the disappointment that I would have after a day's worth of not getting no hugs. Play that theme music.
Moving to better days, but I know that's where the heart is.
Okay, folks, so I said I was going to be watching episode 5 and 6 back to back, so here I am, same shirt, same hat, same thing on the board here. The things that make me different are the things that make me me. Or wait, well, that's not the way it goes, but that's the way we're going to say it. Winnie the Pooh. So everything's the same, it's just like 5 minutes later. So it is not hot tonight for some weird reason. So I'm comfortable enough to do a second episode with no problems. So I'm wondering where we're going to go with the whole shoe thing and stuff like that. And then I'm wondering about the whole book thing that I'm noticing. And something in a previous episode I've actually noticed is sometimes at the beginning of an episode, something will happen. And then that something will come back later. Like the little pin thing, click, 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 click. That came back at the end of that episode. And then we had, what was it? We had Hot Pop, HP, with his little book of recipes. That then ended up coming back at the end of the episode. And yeah, there's just numerous things that happen at the beginning of an episode that end up coming back. Like the last episode, we had the, Bessie manual. And that came back at the end where she had to use it to get out of a situation. So I like seeing that kind of little stuff because it seems like it's attention to detail that they throw in there just to kind of see if everyone's noticing. So, yeah. So far, out of the 5 episodes we've seen, I'd say the last episode was definitely my least favorite. There wasn't really as many twists and turns as I felt like there could have been. But you can't have every single episode be like, top notch. And, well, I don't know. So far, Dragon Prince has had really top notch episodes. And hopefully, just like I said on the, the quick update video, like, yesterday or the day before, whenever I upload this, I have no idea. But it was on the job number 2, because that's what I'm calling the whole, when I'm driving stuff now. And y'all know what I mean. I'll just shut up about that. But yeah, on that update, I said if I find time, I'll edit that down. If not, then it's just going to be Amphibia this week, just like last week. So, yeah. I don't know what we're doing from here, so I guess that means I'm shutting up, putting the headphones on, and we're watching this. 3, 2, 1, and play. Skip! Alright, as always, what's the title? Sprig versus Hot Pop. Interesting.
What if we trained the caterpillars to eat these weeds? Then we wouldn't have...
Up. Suggestion barrel's over
That's
there.
a good idea.
Suggestion 89.
Hey, think he actually reads these?
Doubt it.
What the?
It's an incinerator.
That's the opposite of a swimming pool.
Why, Hop Pop? Why?
That is actually the opposite of a
Because
swimming
your
pool.
suggestions were ridiculous. You can't just dig swimming pools
No,
anywhere. It
that
attracts
wasn't
pests. Running a farm ain't
a
easy,
wild
kid.
suggestion. That was a
Maybe
good
if I
idea.
were in charge, I'd listen to other people's suggestions, not burn them.
You Spring Planter, you have rung the Planter Family Challenge bell. What is your challenge?
I want to replace Hop Pop and run the farm my way.
Hop Pop?
I do formally accept this challenge.
I'm sure this will make sense in a moment.
Exactly.
What the heck's going
Wait,
on?
what?
The Planter Family Challenge.
An artful test.
I should have knew it wouldn't have made sense when Ann said it
Push
should
each
make
other
sense in a
until
moment.
someone falls off a lily pad. It's dumb, but fun to watch.
Looks like my time is over.
Way to get really sad on us, HP.
All right, that's enough. Okay, maybe a few more.
Sprig!
Dance parties! Let's have one right now, baby.
That worked out, didn't it? That is one creepy looking clown. Polly knows what's up. Take that clown out, Polly. That's right.
Might as well get comfortable here with all the other frogs nobody needs anymore.
Jeez, dude.
Need some help, little feller? There you go. Where was I? Oh, right. Crippling sadness.
Yeah, but you found your little friend now.
Hey, you're more loyal than my own family. I'm gonna call you Jeremy.
I didn't expect that name. I thought that was a centipede at first.
Whoops. Didn't check for pests.
I'm beginning to think there's a few things we don't know about running a farm.
We've got...
Sprig, we have a situation!
Situation?
Whoa. What exactly happened here? He did run it into the ground, didn't he? Wow.
I called this meeting today for obvious reasons.
Let's find Hop Hop and put him back in charge.
Nice.
Hoppadiah Planter was a tyrant!
A tyrant who knew how to run a farm.
And more importantly, cook.
I will not go back to that life! Don't you like being listened to?
I don't exactly feel listened to right now.
Ditto. You're kind of freaking me out, bro.
Jeremy, I can't thank you enough for letting me into your community. I feel like I'm really part of something now.
There he is. Hop Pop.
Dude, we've been looking all over for you.
Hello, girls. You here to help us scavenge? It's gonna be a long, cold winter. More bodies means more warmth for everyone.
Wow, you went off the deep end,
Sprig
dude.
is ruining the farm. You gotta come back.
We've been eating nothing but raw potatoes. I'm having digestive strife, Hop Pop. Digestive strife!
Superhero landing.
I have returned.
I don't believe
Man, he coming back with some
backstabbers,
epic music, too.
conspirators.
Sorry, dude. We had a good run. Big ambitions.
But we didn't know what we were doing.
We had a beautiful dream.
Let the final change.
Hey, Jeremy's there. All right.
But you can't work together unless everyone has a say. Jeremy taught me that.
That Jeremy. Woo, he's wise.
You mean it? I have to admit, most of my ideas were pretty terrible. I think we even caused permanent damage to the ecosystem.
Well, that wasn't as epic as it was meant to be.
Whew. Think we could set up some shade out here, Hop Hop? Huh?
Great suggestion, Anne.
Thanks, Hop Hop.
Well, there we
And
go.
over there, I kept a small version of your swimming hole. Thank you, Jeremy. Nope.
Nice. Nope.
This one's a maybe.
Girl time. Okay, let's see if I can predict it this time. A Polly and Ann
This
episode.
one's going all the way, baby. Cool. Whoever breaks the record gets a trophy.
A trophy for spitting. I can't believe you two are
I've heard
exposing
weirder
Polly to this
things,
sort of-
Ann.
Record is mine.
A day that's a ladies only.
That sounds bad.
Look, when I'm done with you, you are gonna feel like a new Polly. Trust me.
Well, I guess it couldn't hurt. Plus, you and Sprig are always getting into fun trouble. So, what are we doing? Toad wrestling? Snake
Aw.
punching?
All
Better.
she wants to do
We're
is get
going
into
to-
some cool trouble with Ann, like with
What?
Sprig.
Well, it does say he's good for it.
Oh,
Accepted.
goodness.
Here are your towels.
Alrighty then.
Really, how do you get into any of these doorways,
I don't know,
Ann?
Ed. This seems boring. Why don't we do something fun instead?
Polly, there's more to life than spitting and hitting stuff.
Really?
Just trust me.
And I says to him, I says, I don't want to eat them. He says, why don't you want to eat them? You ate there last week. I thought you liked
How does this frog know how to work on human hair? do y'all have a dress for Anne?
Here you go.
Hey, this is the first time we've seen Anne without her 2 leaves and a stick in her hair.
Man, I thought girl time was gonna be exciting. You and Sprig are always getting mobbed or eaten by mobs.
Yeah, but not by choice. Come on, isn't this great? Sure beats pocket burgers and spitting, right? Excuse me, madam. What kind of scone is this?
Oh, those are dung beetle.
Tasty.
That
Not
is
to put my snout in other people's business.
not
But if
good.
you ladies are having girl time,
You know what? I think I'll pass. Gotta get home and work on my distance.
That's right. You get that
Holy
spitting
Ranger,
record,
I am not giving
Polly.
you one. Are you sure you know how to massage a human?
It's same.
It's not exactly the same, but okay.
This is amazing.
You know the worst part? She's probably going to feel better afterwards.
Is that my foot?
And on that note, I'm out.
See you, Tootie.
Oh, you're giving the IOU to the wrong person.
Afternoon, Tootie. Wondering if you seen a couple old scammers handing out these fake IOUs today.
Scammers? Fake?
Told you gave it to the wrong person.
Fiery as ever, Tootie.
Dang, kid.
That's my
You got
Polly.
the birth of a titan.
Thanks, Wally.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Anne. Well, at least this guy doesn't waste my time with stuff I think is stupid and boring.
Well, excuse me for trying to make you less of a disgusting little slob.
Well, that was just mean.
Polly, that's not, I mean, what I mean is...
Caught caught
Ooh.
Wait, what do you mean, thief? I totally paid.
Sorry, little lady, but Hoppadiah is broke.
She's not spitting at full force. Almost as if she's ashamed.
Yeah, and I think I know why.
Because of you.
You okay?
Yeah, you saying you were wrong.
Man, that was a cute face on Polly.
Super wrong.
You're always wrong.
I'm always... Hey, not always.
Yeah, I was about to say, you can't push it
Just
that
most of
far.
the time.
Well, your dad is repaid, and my work here is done.
I know that voice.
That's my little spitter.
Polly!
Oh, well.
So, what are we gonna do with the extra gold?
Who's to say boys don't like spas?
You went to the spa without us?
Oh, Anne, I love the spa. Did you get that fishy pedicure?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
goodness
amazing.
Oh, I
gracious.
agree.
You could have
You
just
know
went
that
with
thing
them
that
the
came
whole
out the
flipping
bottom of your
time. Whatever. Okay, this set of episodes was better than episode 5. And I can tell my light is going quite dim up there. So before I know it, it's going to be dead. So I'm going to make this really quick, really brief, hopefully less than 5 minutes. So, okay, so the first episode, let me figure out what that was even about, because I can't even remember for some weird, okay. All I had to do was rewind just a little bit just to get a refresher. But yeah, the first half of the episode, that was your standard, you know, father-son, but he's obviously grandfather-son. But it's where the younger one finally outdoes the older one. And then, darn it, I'm going to have to push pause on that so I don't get distracted by all the noise. But it's kind of like the standard, the son finally beats the dad sort of thing. And the dad feels kind of ashamed that he can't keep up with his son anymore. And, you know, that's kind of like what the first half of that episode was about. And, yeah, I don't know. It wasn't necessarily about that, because Sprig then ends up destroying the farm and all this stuff. But at least Hot Pop grew in that episode, so that was the important thing. And I like the second half better, and my light just went out, so we're sitting here in the dark the rest of the time. So, yeah, it would be cool if this was like a Halloween episode and we were sitting in the dark like this. But you know what? It ain't that big a deal. I'll charge the light back up. Then you can have that thing shining all over brightly as what, you know, like it usually does. And yeah, the second half though. Second half was a good half of the episode. That second half of the episode is the one where Anne tried to change Polly into a girly girl when Polly is more of, she's just Polly. She likes to spit. She likes to burp. She's a tomboy. You know, it's a normal thing. You know, some girls like to do guy things. And, you know, kind of be a little bit grosser than most people and stuff like that. So, you can't change somebody. And you just can't change who somebody is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, I mean, that's just, at least Anne learned that lesson. I mean, this wasn't the greatest set of episodes here, but it absolutely was not one of the worst set of episodes neither. I wish I could explain more of what's in my head about the first half, but for some reason it ain't clicking right now. Maybe for some reason it's because I'm starting to get a little warm in this truck and I'm thinking about cranking the truck, and that's why my mind is like not really focused on that. But yeah, the second half was so much better than the first half though, because the second half is that's where the lesson was. The lesson was, don't try to change people. And everybody needs to learn that lesson, whether you're a child or an adult or whatever. Just because, and in that episode, Polly also said, let my family go. So she sees not only Sprig and Hot Pop, HP, but she also sees Anne as family as well. So, just because you don't necessarily get along and do everything that, you know, all your family does, doesn't mean you can't get along and still enjoy time together. So, yeah, with it getting as warm as it is right now, I'm going to go ahead, get off of here, and just get ready for episode 7 tomorrow, because it's getting incredibly hot. It was nice and cool earlier, but now it is just getting, wow. So, I'm not going to suffer no more. It is now up to y'all. Y'all know the drill. Hit that like, tickle that subscribe. Don't be texting and driving. And as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are, I do.